This is the headline in the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Local police didn't communicate critical info about Trump rally gunman to Secret Service, acting director says. Let me just read a little further. From Washington, the acting head of the U.S. Secret Service told senators today that the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump in Butler marked a security failure on multiple levels, but he was specifically critical of local law enforcement, questioning how local officers didn't spot the gunman on a nearby roof, and testifying that warnings suggested a looming threat never reached his agency. Well, he happens to be Beaver County's district attorney, Nate Bible, who joins me now, and you can watch this interview by clicking on kdkaradio.com and going to KDK Watch, and he begs to differ. He believes his SWAT unit did everything humanly possible on that fateful day. Nate, it's great to have you on KDKA. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you too, Robin. Thank you so much for having me. And I welcome the opportunity to set the record straight.
All right, so do that. Set the record straight and come to the defense of our very impressive Beaver County SWAT team. Go ahead, please.
Sure. And you started it off perfectly. The men and women of our Beaver County ESU team, our SWAT team, are remarkable. They are one of the best ESU units around. And I myself, the commander, Pat Young, could not be prouder of the way that these men and women fulfilled their duties on the 13th and just represented the county as a whole. So I'll start by kind of addressing that first point that you just read. So where two of my snipers were positioned was inside of the ARG building. So first of all, they are there to assist Butler County ESU. And it was also Washington County had some members there. There were some members from Allegheny County. So there were several different entities there to assist Butler. Now, Butler was acting on behalf of the Secret Service. So, ultimately those plans would have been the Secret Service. So I've heard, from the acting director that, well, I don't understand why somebody wasn't put on the roof. Yeah, we don't really understand that either. And that's part of, again, the plans that we were given. So two of our guys situated inside the building, their role was to act in a sniper capacity and to view essentially what was the secured area. And by that, I mean people who have already gone through security and, were making their way towards the stage where the former president was going to speak. So they were sort of to have eyes. There were different sectors, and they were to watch, particular areas for any suspicious activity, somebody who may have got a weapon through or something like that. So where Crooks, ultimately took his shots from was outside the secured perimeter.